YouTube. This is Dwayne here. I just wanted to take a second here to talk a little bit about a topic that came to my mind earlier, yesterday actually. And I want to say briefly that Koine Greek is not dead. In the strict sense of the word dead language used by linguists, it is dead in the sense that there are no native speakers. However, what we find is a large community of scholars, students, Christians, who are indeed learning the language. We still have the tools available to us to learn it. We have lexicons, we have Greek New Testaments available, and of course a great number of classes and courses one can take to learn the language. So flat out, I just want to say Koine is not dead. It's almost better to refer to it as a classic language rather than a dead language, because we certainly are affected by the use of the Greek today. So I want to kind of explain a little bit why I think learning Greek is important for a Christian. Number one is, of course, we believe that the New Testament was initially penned in Koine Greek. It was thought at the beginning that Koine Greek was kind of a special language for the specific purpose of designing and creating the New Testament. But recent discoveries in the early 19th century have kind of showed that Koine Greek was indeed a language spoken by a great deal of people, kind of like how English would be today. With that being said, I got a few examples here that'll show us kind of the things we miss out if we don't go into the Greek, or if we do not ask questions about the Greek. We go into John chapter 19, verse 30 talks about Jesus dying on the cross, and we have a passage there that says, Jesus said, "It is finished." Now, using a number of English translations, so we don't quite get the full impact of the verse. It is true that it is finished, but what the English doesn't do very well at all is the idea of bringing over a perfect tense verb into the English language. So what is a perfect tense verb? Simply this. In English we have a future tense, I will do something, present tense, I am doing something, and a past tense, I did something. But in Greek there's a perfect tense, which is a past tense of an action that's completed with ongoing results. So when Jesus says it is finished, he's using the Greek word tetelestai, which is a perfect verb, and it sort of explains that Jesus' work on earth is done, his sacrifice is completed, and there are now ongoing results, and that is that we can trust in him, that we can believe in him, and that he offers us salvation from sins. You don't get that from a single English translation. As you can see, there's nothing necessarily missing from an English text. It's just there's more definition. It's kind of the difference between watching a standard TV and a high definition TV. Another example I want to use, Jesus says numerous times, I am, the good shepherd. I am the way, the truth, and the life. In English, it is what it is. I am the way, the truth, and the life. I am the good shepherd. But in the Greek, we have the first person pronoun there. So Jesus is saying, I am the way, the truth, and the life, almost as if he's separating himself from everyone else and pointing specifically to himself. He says, I am the good shepherd. None of these other guys that come into the sheepfold, but I am the good shepherd. See, again, in Greek, when we say a verb in Greek, it doesn't require the personal pronoun. Rather, it's embedded into the verb itself. So in English, we have to say I am in order to make good English sense. But in Greek, we just have to say am. So when in the Greek, when it does say I am, the I is there for emphasis. So again, another example of how reading or seeing the phrases in the Greek context can bring out a little more definition of what we're reading. So with that being said, I would encourage you, get in your words, learn a little bit of Greek, even just a little bit, will really liven things up for you. And also, have a good one.